Hey, it's the Ultimate Handyman. Today I have another construction fail video for you, and this one is quite shocking to me that someone would leave this shower in this state. So here's the story. I was working on this job, doing a bunch of odds and ends, getting this rental property ready for rent, and my customer was having both shower surrounds installed that day. So while we were working, we heard this big crashing sound, like something hit the bathtub, and then the guys in the bathroom, I think might have been Vietnamese, they were speaking another language, and they kind of screamed out like in anger or like almost like someone got hurt. So we kind of went in and checked on them. We're like, "Oh, are you okay?" And they're like, give us a thumbs up and like, "Oh yeah, no problem." And then I kept working, right? So once they left, I decided to go in the bathroom and inspect to see if I could see anything. And sure enough, I found what the problem was and why the guy was screaming. They broke this shower surround, this little piece that's going around the window frame. It actually broke in 3 different spots when it hit the tub, and it cracked. So instead of doing the right thing and replacing it, they decided to just kind of try to hide it and glue it all back together like no one would find out. So this piece here was actually missing a chunk, so they decided to just fill it with some type of resin. It doesn't even match. It almost looks kind of yellowy, creamy looking compared to the shower surround. We've got the section here. This piece to the right was twisted slightly in, so there's a little bit of a lippage, and it was raised on the left-hand side, so it's a little bit higher. So they decided to put some resin to kind of blend it in. Looks absolutely terrible. We've got some missing caulking. You can see the little voids there. And then we've got this caulking kind of lightly spread all over the surface of the finished shower, which just looks terrible. So I'm going to go back around and zoom in on some of this caulking work they did. Now, caulking a shower is, not that hard. They actually make special tools for you to wipe the caulking off, and it'll actually look pretty darn clean, like it was meant to be there, kind of machined look. But here, they just decided, we're just going to leave these big blobs of caulking and a little dingleberry to the right on the shower, and then I'll zoom in so you can see all the little fuzzy hairs that are stuck in the caulking from the rag they tried to use to wipe it down. It's unbelievable. More caulking on the surface that they didn't wipe off. There's that missing section of caulking there, the little crack line. So instead of putting caulking there, they actually took the caulking and put a big blob up here. And I'm not even sure if that is caulking. It might be like expanding foam or resin. And then they actually forgot to caulk the top of the shower wall along the wall, so when it gets really steamy in there, moisture will get in there and probably cause some mold eventually. Now, in order to fix this job, you'd have to take out the 2 side walls and the rear wall to replace it and do it properly. And you know what? If there's any contractors out there and you install shower surrounds or whatever you do a good job and replace it for your customer if you break something. And let me know in the comments if you would pay these guys for this type of work, because I sure wouldn't.